What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Les Alex, and today we are bringing you 4 rounds of modern action here at Impact. I'm so stoked. This first round, we have Adam K on Azorius Control versus Jake S on Death and Taxes. So 2 completely different styles of decks. But let's get to the action. I think these guys don't know that they're supposed to start. So let me run out there real quick and inform them that they can, in fact, begin. But we'll be right back with 4 rounds of modern action. Never mind. It looks like they are, in fact, ready to roll. We have a Giver of Runes off of the Godless Shrine. Hey, what's up, Caterberg? Blue Eye Control got put on stream with Les Alex commentating. Shocking. Yes, it is, in fact, shocking. Actually, it's funny, because you would think that, but actually tonight I ran up to Jake and I was like, hey, what are you playing? He's like, Death in Texas. I was like, who's your opponent? And he's like, Adam. I'm like, oh no. Because I put Adam on camera like 3 weeks in a row or something. So I do apologize. Adam, if you're watching this after the fact, I apologize, Adam. We have a Ghost Quarter and then an Orcish Bowmasters, which, of course, creates the Orc Army. Crack of the fetch land. I can't see their life totals anywhere. Adam goes to 19, though. I know that much. That Pokemon isn't Modern Legal. Ampharos isn't Modern Legal? I don't know. I think he probably is. I think he probably is. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out and watching live on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center. If you are watching live, we appreciate it. And if you are watching after the fact on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Make sure to head on over to Twitch. We stream live on Friday nights. We stream our modern FNMs. It's a good fun time. Come on and hang out with us some FNM. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All the fun stuff. As now it is Adam's turn here. See how he wants to deal with this already pretty impressive board. There's a Hall of Storm Giants. It does come into play untapped, thankfully for Adam. And looks like we've got an Archmage's Charm, a Reprieve, and a Subtlety in hand. Aside from some lands. Another Ghost Quarter for Jake. Anointed Priest. Anointed Peacekeeper. So this enters the battlefield. Jake will get to see Adam's hand and pick a non-land card from it. Alrighty, so we're taking a look here. Oh, he did have a Solitude as well. It's not a Reprieve then. I thought that was a Reprieve. So he will choose one of these. And it looks like we're playing face up. Gonna play a Plains. And a pass back. Silent clearing the land here for Jake. We will get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a Leonin Arbiter. Pass back. There's a draw step for Adam. Looked like Narset Parter of Veils. Play another island. So Narset on this board, not great, obviously. Just to pass back here. Going to sacrifice a silent clearing to draw a card. Subtlety comes in as a blocker. Ghost Quarter. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ghost Quarter, a land. Pretty good stuff here. Oh my gosh, Jake just taking control of this one right now. There's a Skyclave Apparition, so it's kind of a Oblivion Ring style effect. We will attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like. Drop Adam to 9. I believe. Remember the... Ooh, and another Narset drawn. So there's a Hallowed Fountain. He'll lose 2 life. And we will play Narset Parter of Veils. Only one way to go with this Planeswalker, but she is a very powerful one. She says that your opponents can't draw more than 1 card per turn, and then she has 5 loyalty. She minuses 2. You get to select an instant or sorcery card. And there's the writing on the wall. So Adam going to scoop it up for game 1. Jake going to take game number 1 here in round 1 at Impact Gaming Center. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. So Jake taking down game number 1. Let's put that win marker. And yeah, I mean, look, Ghost Quarter plus Leonin Arbiter has been a very good 2-card, not a combo, obviously, in the traditional sense of the word, but 2-card combo here in Modern for quite some time. Means you don't get to search your deck typically. So yeah, that's a rough start here. How does Blue-White win from here? Well, I think they don't. The thing with this new Azorius control list, it doesn't play cards like Path to Exile anymore. Now, they do have Prismatic Ending, obviously, which is very similar, but still not as much bang for your buck in terms of overall power level, but in terms of getting creatures off the battlefield. But yeah, Jake up a game here. Me and Adam were talking after FNM last week, and we were trying to discuss how to make this Azorius control deck better. Like, what's the issue here in Modern that we can figure out to make this thing a little bit more playable? But it's rough. There's just a ton of expensive cards now. You know, obviously you have the free spells, but at the end of the day, you still got a 2-for-1 yourself to cast them for free. And that's not typically what Azorius Control wants to do. There are sometimes when it's necessary, but I don't know. I don't play Modern nearly as much as I used to, so I am certainly not the one to be answering these questions anymore. But let's reset these life totals as we move on to game number 2 here at Impact. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. If you are in the St. Louis area, it's only 7:30, so come on out. We just started. Be open until midnight tonight. So if you are in the Metro East area or in St. Louis, Missouri, we are located at 49 Ludwig Drive in the fabulous Fairview Heights, Illinois. Just about 15 minutes from downtown St. Louis. So come on out. We've got, I don't know, 30 or so Commander players here tonight. And I believe 14 Modern. So not quite a packed house, but pretty decent amount of players here enjoying some Magic the Gathering on a rainy Friday night here in the Metro East of St. Louis, Missouri. And before we get started, I'm going to have them move their life total counter out so I can see it. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. We're trying to figure out this whole life total situation. Flooded Strand from Adam pass back. Silent Clearing into Vial. That'll take Jake down to 19. Crack of a fetch land's going to bring Adam down to 19 alongside his opponent. And a Meticulous Archive means he's going to get Surveil. Surveil lands are really good. I know. Some people were telling me, not going to see any play. Complete garbage. Well, several months after the release of Murders at Karlov Manor, we know the power level of these Surveil lands in Modern. Most decks playing at least 1 to 3 of them. Adam going to take a draw step. Let's see how he wants to attack this turn. I see a Hallowed Fountain. He'll play an island, and he'll pass. All right, there's a counter on Urza's Saga. And a pass back. Plays Hallowed Fountain, he'll shock himself to 17. He'll cast Narset, Parter of Veils, and he will tick her down. See if we can't find an instant or sorcery off this. Non-creature, non-land, sorry. That's actually what it says. So Archmage's Charm the choice. He also can choose a Leyline Binding if he so chooses. But that Solitude is a miss. Alright, so Archmage's Charm the choice, and a pass back. End of the turn, I'll lose life and play Orcish Bowmaster. Make an Orc army by way of Ampharos. And there is another Urza's Saga. Jake in the tank. Oh, lost Jit. Okay, so this is a new one, folks. If you haven't lost Jitte, bring that up on camera for you fine folks. Alright, well, apparently, well, let me do it. Not sure why, haven't changed anything since the last time we streamed, but Lost Jitte is a 1-mana legendary artifact equipment. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, put a charge counter on it. You can remove a charge counter from it, choose one, untap target land. Target creature can't block this turn, or put a +1/+1 counter on target equipped creature. It equips for 1 mana. So we had an attack. Narset hit the bin. Scalding Tarn entered the battlefield. And Adam took a point of damage. And also, Leonin Arbiter entered the battlefield. So we will pay and then crack. So Adam spending essentially 3 mana, well, 2 mana, I guess, to go and search. But hey, desperate times, desperate measures here for Adam. And just to pass back. Jake gonna untap. Gonna keep Ether Vial at 2 charge counters. Now we gotta decide what we're gonna do with these Urza Sagas, as they're both gonna gain a counter. So first off, we're gonna pay for the Arbiter. One of these Urza Saga is going to leave the battlefield. If Adam has a Supreme Verdict, that'd be real good right now. Lava Spur Boots, another new card here from Thunder Junction. Lava Spur Boots is a 1-mana artifact equipment. Equipped creature has +1/0 and has haste and ward 1. Its equip cost is 1. And we are equipping 2 Leonin Arbiter. So there is an attack. The Jitte already has a charge counter on it. Looks like Adam's just taken down to 11 off the attack. Jake says pass back. Adam will oblige. Otawara the draw. Not sure what card is far left. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, Supreme Verdict. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that is the alternate art. So that is going to be pretty good. We're going to Ghost Quarter in response. Untap, moving a charge counter off the Jitte to untap the land for Jake. Supreme Verdict gonna hit the bin. Lava Spur Boots and Jitte still on the battlefield alongside the Ether Vial. Meticulous Archive gonna get a Surveil. Adam's still got yet another Supreme Verdict in hand, and he will put the Narset to the bin. And there is a Stoneforge Mystic. That trigger will go on the stack, and Jake will go look for an equipment and put it into his hand. Good old-fashioned Stoneforge Mystic. So we know that Adam's top deck is kind of a random. That's Sword of Fire and Ice. Whenever the creature connects with it equipped, it draws a card. Jake will draw a card and deal 2 damage. So that was vialed in at the end step, so... yeah, so... Adam saying, hey, that sword's in your hand, not on the battlefield, right? So, that is correct. Urza Saga gonna go look for another 1-drop artifact. It's gonna be a second Ether Vial. No cut for Adam. Jit and Lava Spur Boots, so we're attacking 2, down to 9. Puts a counter on Jitte. And a pass back. Counterspell the draw for Adam. Gonna play his Otawara. Looking at... looking at that Supreme Verdict. Yeah. That will do it. Never really... Supreme Verdicting in the face of Ether Vials is never feels good, but... Jake has Ephemerate in his hand, and I don't know what else. We're going to Violin a 4-drop. Oh, Shieldred. Yeah. And Lava Spur Boot. Little new boot goofing. Get in there. That's for 5. Down to 4. Essentially 2 off the draw. Wow. Shieldred with haste is pretty scary. He found an Ephemerate, but does he have the... I don't think he has the mana to Ephemerate the Shieldred. I think he's just dead on board. Definitely wanted to get that Stoneforge Mystic off the battlefield, but... it feels real bad when your opponent plays Shieldred immediately after you cast Supreme Verdict to get 1 creature off the battlefield. Adam could use the Archmage's Charm to draw 2 cards. He could draw into a Solitude. And there'll be the handshake there. So Jake gonna take it 2 games to 1. Yeah, that was, I mean, whew. Yeah, like I said, verdicting 1 creature away only to have essentially a free Shieldred with haste dropped on your face. Don't feel good. Congrats to Jake. He moves on to 1-0. Adam going to drop to 0-1. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Les Alex. Thanks for hanging out. You can follow me on social media as well. If you're watching live on Twitch, hang out. Stay tuned. Round 2 will be starting momentarily here at Impact in the beautiful Fairview Heights, Illinois. See you soon.